Fat baby, what is this?
iPad.
No, this is daddy's phone.
This is Daddy's phone.
This may be the dumbest video you'll ever see on the internet, but I'm genuinely curious if bigger is better. I used it for navigation in the car.
And I gotta navigate like this all the way to the city.
I talked on the phone in public. How do I sound? Okay.
Fine.
But the problem is I can only speak to you on loudspeaker. So it's kind of pissing everyone off. I tried to secretly use it whilst putting kids to sleep.
Daddy, why do you have iPad?
I used it for grocery shopping.
I feel ridiculous. I do. Like, people look at me like, what is that idiot doing?
I hit the gym to listen to music. I obviously also used it for productivity on the go, which no iPhone could match. This could potentially change my life. So just out of sheer curiosity, I thought it might be a fun experiment.
How excited are you for my next experiment?
0.3%
Point-
excitement.
0.3% excitement.
What is it?
Replace my phones with the iPad Pro 12.9 inch for 1 week. I think it's going to be exciting. This could change my life.
Since I cheaped out and bought a used iPad Pro without cellular, I bought myself a hotspot dongle to stay connected at all times.
I am dropping big dollars on this video, guys. Found a little hammock thing in the middle of nowhere. I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. So let's talk about some technical issues that I've had with this, as in when I'm trying to replace it with a phone. There are some technical things that can't be done. Like, for example, you can do Wi-Fi calling, but your iPhone and your iPad needs to be on the same Wi-Fi network. Phone calls won't get pushed to this. Messaging works somehow. Someone with Android messages me, I actually get it on my iPad, which is pretty cool. I can call, but I need to call other iPhones or other Apple devices with FaceTime audio. Man, you sound amazing. You sound like you're right here in front of my face. The speakers on this is crazy. But most people have iPhones, so that's kind of okay. And if you don't have an iPhone, I can call you through Messenger, I can call you through WhatsApp, stuff like that. So that's that. So you can't really replace your phone with an iPad. What do you like doing on the iPad?
Drawing.
All right, come, follow me. Joey, what are we looking for?
iPad screen.
iPad screen. All right, let's go look for it.
What's that?
This is called Paperlike.
Paperlike.
On the...
Are you copying me? Are you copying?
She's talking to the monitor.
Stickers. What?
How does it feel?
Good.
Joy, I want you to draw on this iPad and tell me how this one feels. Which one feels better, Joy? Do you like drawing on here or do you like drawing on here? Why do you like drawing on this one?
Because it feels like paper.
Okay, so the way they did this is by using micro bead technology, and they call it nanodots.
Do you know what microbead is?
Doesn't matter. That's what gives it this paper-like feel. They're actually the sponsor for this video if you haven't realized. For me, the anti-glare, that's what I like. Who do you think this thing is good for?
Illustrators? Like designers?
Yeah, if you're using an Apple Pencil on your iPad and you don't use Paperlike, what are you doing? I'll leave the link to all this stuff in the description. Check it out. It's actually not as expensive as it looks. I couldn't keep carrying this iPhone Super Duper Max Plus Pro phone in my hand all day any longer. So I started using this Newfie tote bag as my phone bag. In most scenarios, this iPhone Super Duper Max Plus Pro phone was incredibly annoying to use. Toilet breaks were annoying. Gym sessions were annoying. Taking photos of my girls were annoying. Making phone calls was annoying. It's like super loud. It's
Okay,
like...
I'm gonna whisper.
No, don't whisper. No, don't whisper. But then I thought of an idea. What if I transformed my Ford Kuga into a Tesla Model Y with a $30 accessory? FaceTime wife. Oh wow. I can't call, but I can FaceTime call because it doesn't use the phone. Can you see me okay?
예, 일은 갈 수 있는 거지?
I don't know.
Bye.
Bye. Now, I got a question for you. Can your Tesla FaceTime call your wife? No. I mean, I guess you can use your iPhone. Oh yeah. Oh bro, this is mad. I did make a video comparing the 12.9-inch iPad Pro to the 11-inch, and I decided to choose this thing. People were saying, bro, you didn't compare it as a tablet, you compared it as a computer. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. But the reason why I did that is because I only use iPad as kind of more of a computer. Whenever I needed to use a tablet, I'll sit down on the couch and just use my iPhone. But now that I don't have an iPhone, I'm forced to use this as a tablet. And as a tablet, the 12.9-inch sucks. If you want to use this thing like a computer, just get a MacBook Air and get like an iPad mini as your tablet. I think I get what people mean by the iPad being the last actual iPad. Yeah, this thing as a tablet is crap. And that's why this test is really painful right now. It's actually painful. I could be getting phone calls right now, I have no idea. People could be dying, calling me, and I'm just sitting here on this hammock with my big ass iPad, and people walking past me looking at me like some idiot. Let's go charge the car and see if the iPad can do it. By the way, I'm going to go charge the car, and I'm not even entirely sure if the iPad could do it. I had a moment at a cafe where it said scan a QR code for the menu. It said you got to use Safari or Chrome on a phone. And I'm like, bro, I'm using Safari. Didn't work. Used Chrome on the iPad. Didn't work. If this doesn't work, I'm not doomed, because all I could do, I could just FaceTime call my wife and tell her to start the charge using her phone. Don't know if the app's gonna work on this bad boy. I mean, it should, right? Oh, here we go. I'm logged in. I feel absolutely ridiculous carrying this stupid thing around. Hit start, and it works. This is where the whole foldable phones come into play for me, right? Because I've always got a tablet in my bag. I've always got a phone in my pocket. And so the folding device gets rid of this tablet portion. Does that make sense? Because it turns into a tablet when I fold it out. I still haven't got my fold, by the way. I got something else though. This is so exclusive, look at this. Can you read that? But I can't talk about it. So for me, where does the 12.9-inch iPad Pro stand? Like, what's the point? Like, if the 11-inch and the iPad mini is a better iPad, what's the point of the 13-inch iPad Pro? Now, there are some use cases, and I'm making use of it, okay? This is my third monitor at my editing setup at home, and I love that. Another thing is, if you use it as a reference monitor on the set, the OLED screen would have been nice, because it is 1000 nits sustained, where this is like 500-600. Don't think you're gonna buy this and use it as a tablet. You won't. It's really annoying. Like, it's thin, and it's as light as it could get, but man, it hurts my hand. So if your use case for iPad is like 50% tablet, 50% admin docked on a thing, I'd go for the 11-inch. I'm struggling, guys. Bro, you can't even type on two hands. It's so big. If I need to type something, I'll stop, right? Take this out of my tote bag, put it on the table and start typing. So I like that it slows you down, but I'm weird like that, okay? It only just dawned on me that I could actually talk on the phone with my AirPods connected to my iPad instead of pissing everyone off in the shopping center talking on loudspeaker. But I'm just about done with this experiment anyway. This might actually be the first experiment I've done where I couldn't do the amount of days I planned to do, which was only 7 days. The annoyances were forgivable, but it was the basics like receiving a phone call that did it for me. It's almost as if Apple purposely didn't make it easy to turn this thing into a phone just in case we start buying iPad minis only and ditching the iPhones. The iPad mini starts at $499 and has an A17 Pro chip inside with a much larger screen than the 16 Pro Max. And you know what? Apple crippling their products to get more money is kind of working. As you can see, look at this. Look how many Apple products I got. I've got every single, I've probably spent at least 100K on just Apple products.
All right, I need to end my misery. I could not survive 1 week. Okay, so I did a total of 4 days, which is still very commendable. You try it, see how freaking annoying it is. Now, there was actually 2 amazing things about this experiment. So the first amazing thing was the map. Transforming my Ford into a Tesla Model Y with a $30 accessory. That's pretty cool. Other only good thing about this is when you're watching something. That's it. When you're having toast in the morning, that's it. That and the GPS thing. Other than that, there's a reason why this is an iPad and your iPhone is an iPhone, and why Apple is so freaking rich. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hello.
아니?
Yes.
스토어에 온 김에 만두 사서 갈까?
Oh yeah. I think the girls will love it. All right. Bye. I can't live like this anymore. When I have a stupid idea and I'm like, I wonder what this is like, I'll make a video about it, okay? For the next 30 days, I'm actually gonna quit Apple. So the next video that I'm gonna do is a challenge. It's probably my final challenge this year. But this challenge is gonna be the hardest challenge I'm ever gonna do in my life. Definitely harder than this. Yeah, and instead of announcing it here, I'm gonna announce it on my socials. So follow me on Instagram and X. I'm kind of pumped for the next challenge. Show me a dance move.